The concept here was ultimately, how do we as a couple make sure that we are building not only the same future together, but we're on the same roadmap, on the same road, listening to the same music in the same car.
Nice.
And doing so that helps to have both head and heart present.
You have things like that too, where you're missing each other. Mm-hmm. You're not writing the same book. You're not on the same chapter. You're not on the same page because you're missing each other.
Conscious couples, business partners, and individuals, welcome to the Conscious Couples podcast, where we share our life, love story, and relationship expertise to help you consistently cultivate the most magnificent relationship possible.
Never again will you feel hopeless and alone in your intimate relationship challenges. We'll help you have the courage to be your authentic self, communicate effectively, and constructively resolve conflict.
Having accumulated thousands of hours coaching, speaking, podcasting, and hosting live events with conscious couples all over the world, Alan and I are here to guide you in all things relationships.
Thank you again for tuning into the one place where it's not about you or me, it's about the we. Conscious couples and individuals, welcome back to another episode of the one and only Conscious Couples podcast. Today we have episode 216, How to Get More Certainty in Your Relationship. That is what we want for today. Before we jump in this episode, I want to give everyone a reminder why we are here. We are here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to improve your intimate relationship. All things conscious couples. Sweetheart, what is your intention for today?
My intention for episode 216 is how to get more certainty in your relationship, meaning how the heck do we all do that? And so by the end of this episode, my hope, my aspiration, my intention for all of our listeners is to gain a 1% improvement in certainty in our relationships.
Hopefully we can get more than 1%.
I mean, I'm with you on that.
You set the bar high on this.
100% certainty.
Yeah. Yeah. Money back guarantee. All right,
Perfect.
So we did an event last Thursday.
Yeah.
And the scene that I love, so we used a movie called The Little Prince.
The Little Prince?
Which is also a book from
Yeah.
the 50s or 60s.
1943, I believe.
Nice job.
Well, novel, actually.
Okay. Sorry. It's
Small
a novel.
child's book.
It's not a novella, it's a novel.
It's a child's book.
Yeah, for sure.
That has been reformatted into a stop motion picture, which was excellent.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. So in the event, there's a scene where this little child is trying to get into the University of Worth.
Worth University,
W-E-R-T-H, which is hilarious. And you have to be worthy to get in. And she bombs the interview hard at the very beginning of the movie. And her mom creates a life plan to compensate.
She's a single mother trying to do it all.
Yep.
And she doesn't want to leave anything up to chance.
Exactly.
And how she goes about doing that is questionable.
So there's this scene that Emilia sent me. It's like probably 3 minutes, something like that. And it's the mom in front of the life plan. And she says, I have your life plan, here we go. And she's in front of this giant sort of whiteboard, billboard thing that opens up. And I think that it's a good metaphor. And I think I sent this to Emilia, or I said this to you. I don't know if I sent it in WhatsApp or not. But this is probably how people feel in our coaching. The second of the minute of the hour of the day of the week of the month of the quarter of the year of the decade for your life. And after that scene, it's hilarious because she's like pointing aggressively at this board.
We will link the exact clip below in the show notes
on
because
YouTube?
It's on YouTube
Yes.
and it's known as the life plan.
You owe it to yourself to check this out. It's
For sure.
awesome.
It's fun.
And if it's really repelling to you, you probably don't like us. No, but at the end of the day, the event was built on this idea that you created, love, well, from the film.
Co-created, yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, you did a great job with the slides. I want to give you that. This was awesome.
Thank you.
And there's an old man character who represents imagination and creativity and not losing that childlike curiosity.
Yeah.
And
He was
then
known
the
as
mom,
aviator.
the aviator, okay. And the mom represents the drill sergeant. Did you study today? Did you do your stuff? Did you drink your hydration? And Ace basically represents us. So this was interesting for me at the event, is prior to us going into the RT event, you realized that you are actually the imaginative creative in this relationship for the first time in your life. Because prior to Emilia dating me, I'll speak for Emilia on this, she was the one who opened the whiteboard and the second of the minute of the hour. And I actually, because I'm an engineer, I think I'm a little bit more ridiculous in that manner than you, not by much. And I thought that was really cool because I'm the first partner you've ever had who has been more conscientious in every second of every day than you. And Emilia often wants some spontaneous. She wants to do some spontaneous things.
I want to leave a little bit up to chance.
Yeah.
I think that that's really important to develop that right hemisphere of our brain, which is where all the creativity, the fun, the adventure, the exploring life really comes in. And I know for conscious couples, one of the things that we find a lot in relationships is that there's usually one partner that is highly creative, totally that is all they care about. All their focus is adventure, experiences, wanting to go explore life. And the other partner might be a little bit more drilled in on the life plan or wanting and needing certainty and feels really good with the checklist and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we find that conflict tends to be quite the rub in relationships. And so this event was all about highlighting that conflict between what the aviator and the little prince, that character represented the partners who are very free flowing and going with the flow and feel constricted by a plan and organization and to-do lists and calendars and structure and habit trackers and whatnot. And then the mom represented so much of that structure that is necessary to build a future together. And the concept here was ultimately, how do we as a couple make sure that we are building not only the same future together, but we're on the same roadmap, on the same road, listening to the same music in the same car.
Nice.
And doing so that helps to have both head and heart present.
That is the kicker. So every couple we've ever coached, and you have almost 20 one-on-one clients, not including RTC. I have 27, including RTC, Relationship Talks coaching. And you've been coaching for 6 or 7 years. I've been coaching for 11 years. I have never met someone in an intimate relationship who doesn't have someone who's more heart and someone who's more head. Now, the head is the long-term strategic planner, the engineer, the logistics.
The one that needs certainty.
The one that needs certainty about the future to move forward. The heart is the one that loves experiences and wants to go get pancakes because they give them to you free on their birthday. Exactly. And so I was in a relationship with someone who was very experience-driven, and it drove me a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
And now I realize that I had a past partner. I've made this joke before. She said dating you is like dating a Stairmaster. And you used to say, oh, that's sad. I actually think that makes sense because I'm always climbing.
Sure.
And I love that. I want to climb forever. So here's what we want for all of you listening. Number one, you must, you don't have to do anything, but you should.
We invite you.
We invite you.
Implore
we implore you. We nice.
Begging you.
You must. Yeah, we're begging you. Seriously, figure out who's more head and who's more heart.
Yeah.
And try to yin and yang this thing properly, because maybe you're underappreciating the other one. I felt in the past unappreciated for the fact that our whole future's roadmapped. You have a bigger, better, brighter future, like resume, cover letter, but they probably felt unappreciated the fact that I always wanted to build and they wanted to go frolic and experience. So you need to integrate the imagination and the logistics. You need to have the head and the heart. I always used to say this as an engineer. People always say, follow your heart. Yeah, well, don't forget to listen to your fucking brain. Literally, right? I used to say that as an engineer. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So figure out which one you are and which one your partner is. And let's get on the same page.
The biggest thing here is most couples want to grow and build that future together, but just are winging it. And so to this episode, how to get more certainty in your relationship, when you can acknowledge, not just acknowledge, but like fully embrace and accept. We find there's like this like resistance to accepting that like I'm more of that like heart creative in our relationship.
Did you have any resistance to that?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Because it's like, what do you mean? Like in all of my relationships, I was the engineer. I made sure that our roadmap. So it's weird to like give that role to Alan and make sure that he knows that I still have a lot of head. Like, let's not forget.
And I've still got a lot of heart.
Exactly. But that really acknowledging and accepting that in proportionality, it's
yeah, you are more creative.
He's way more can't leave anything up to chance. And I'm okay with it. And so it's
easy. Okay.
So like I think it's not just embracing it, it's really owning that and seeing and trusting in the fact that you owning that in your relationship is actually going to allow both head and heart of both couples to benefit you or both people in the relationship.
Yeah. I want to share this if that's okay. Sorry to interrupt you. Early in our relationship, this was really fun in hindsight. At the time, it was challenging. Emilia worked in IT.
Yep.
And she was always the techie. Evolve Ventures Technologies. And I remember you were trying to teach me about Microsoft Teams.
Or it was WebEx.
Yeah, WebEx. Yeah, that's right. And I was like, computer engineer. Yeah, I had considered that. As a matter of fact, I've programmed things like this. Like, this is...
I was like, no, you don't
Yeah,
get
but
it.
you were always the techie in your group.
I still am the techie out
In
of
your
everyone
Not
I
in
know.
this relationship.
The only place is between you and I.
Yeah.
And that's where you and I, like, it's fascinating because you and I will still learn things from each other.
Yeah,
it's fascinating.
That's really cute in hindsight, isn't it?
I'm glad that you shared that, yes.
And hopefully for the listeners, you have things like that too, where you're missing each other. You're not writing the same book. You're not on the same chapter. You're not on the same page because you're missing each other. You and I were missing each other and didn't even know it in that moment. And later on, I vulnerably communicated like, hey, I know about WebEx and how to use it. And I think it's garbage.
And the thing in that, I'm with you.
You think it's garbage too?
And to that element, yes. That's where the being underseen in the head, right? Like that's where conflicts happen. So couples are winging it for the large majority, and that's okay. But what we find when couples come to us of like, hey, we've been winging it and we're not necessarily reaching our goals or we're not actually getting what we want in life. That's when we're so grateful to be those coaches that people turn to and say, well, let's wait a second. Can we combine the head and the heart in the relationship? And can we, like you would if you were to climb a mountain, can we roadmap out a year from now? And can we apply, okay, what one milestone do you both want to get on the same page with and complete or achieve, or one experience, a heart-driven experience do you want to experience by the end of this year? So right now, by the time that this launches, it will be March, beginning April. And from now till the end of 2026, what's that one milestone? Either heart-driven, so an experience. Each month, you want to do a milestone?
Yeah, so we were going to break 2026 down into the remaining months. So Q1 is over. Okay. We have 9 months left. Time's ticking. I'm kidding. But seriously. So in the event, nice. In the event, we had a mountain that was drawn out with one of our clients, and they roadmapped this whole thing, and they achieved it all.
Yeah, in RTC.
Engaged, engagement party, buy a home, got married. They crushed it, all kinds of stuff. In this exercise, I want everyone to walk away with, from April to December, picking one milestone for each month. Small milestone, right? And then work toward them with inch pebbles.
Yeah, so one thing that we discovered with that couple, shout out to you guys if you guys are watching, is that the heart-driven person, the more heart-driven person, can't move forward until they have that certainty in the now.
Yep.
The head-driven person in the relationship, or more head-driven than the other one, can't move forward until they have the future map. So the certainty that you both want looks a little bit different, One is the now, mapping out the future. The other one is I can't have the future, like I can't start now unless I have the future
One
mapped.
of them is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The other one is Z, Y, X, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that backwards.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
And so what you need to do is integrate so that both partners have certainty.
Exactly.
So I know we got to jump here. I got a coaching call. So do you.
As do I.
Speaking of which, if you need coaching and you want someone to help you work on your life and design your future in advance, who's going to give you the second of the minute of the hour of the day. No.
And make sure that there's the heart in the matter.
Well, here's
the
the thing.
experiences, the living in the minutes that matter.
You can design that too.
Exactly. What we call and refer to that is a heart-driven and designed roadmap.
Exactly. Yeah, and don't wing it, because honestly, for the experience-driven partner out there listening, you can experience way more when you design it.
Exactly.
Income, outcomes, the whole nine. All right, so what do you want to leave our listeners with before we go?
I also want to leave you guys with an invite. The invite to our next Relationship Talks event, which will be on April 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour later than we normally do. So please join that. The event topic is going to be the top 3 things that women struggle with in their relationship. And no, it won't be men 3 times.
Nice. You stole my joke. You stole my joke. You did it well. You did it well.
Thank you.
I also...
You gave it to me before. Okay,
I
we
did,
gotta go.
yeah. We got to go. So RTC event, Relationship Talks virtual event, we did one on the top 3 things men struggle with.
Yes.
For event 54.
That's why we joke.
For event 58.
58.
It's the top 3 things women struggle with. Do you...
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to do most of this.
I am a woman.
Yeah, exactly. So can you give us a teaser? What are we thinking?
No, I can't. I don't even have that prepped out yet.
Okay.
So
All right,
with
sounds good. All right.
with all the love, I could
We
say
haven't
all the
road
things,
mapped
but
that
I
out
haven't
yet.
road mapped it.
Okay,
for
sounds
sure.
good. All right,
I
squad.
don't want to just...
We're going to get out of here.
project.
As always, it's not about you or me. It's about the we.
The we.
We'll talk to you next
Bye,
time.
everyone.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Conscious Couples podcast. We love connecting with the Conscious Couples community, so please check the show notes to connect with us and say hello on social media.
If you and your partner resonated with this episode, please leave us a 5-star review at the link in the show notes and share this with someone you love. Until next time, it's not about you or me. It's about
The
the
we.
we. We'll talk to you next time.